How's it going, guys? It's chapter 24 here, and before I go ahead and get started here, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys. Today was your day. Yes, it was, and I am completely sorry. I wasn't able to upload it on Tuesday, so I'm going to have to upload it today. You guys get a special treat. 2 videos in one day? What more can you ask for? So this is major news going around YouTube and around the world. Everybody pretty much knows this and pretty much seen it, but I'm going to go ahead and give my thoughts on it. Apple today had their Let's Talk iPhone conference today on the 4th of October, which that was yesterday. But it was really good. It was a really good conference. They focused on the gaming aspect of the iPhone. They focused on the mailing aspect. So now you can have mailing card. You can mail cards to people through the iPhone. But the major thing that pretty much shined within Apple's press conference is the iPhone 4S. Yes, that's right. That's the actual new name for the next generation model for the Apple iPhone. Um, it's bringing in a lot of key elements to the particular device, and you can pretty much see it. They went over it, but I'm gonna go over it. You get an 8 megapixel camera now instead of the old 5 megapixel camera that was on the iPhone 4. You get a updated RAM, of course. You get this voice recording capability now, so you can send text messages through voice. You can tell them to make an appointment. You can check up on stocks. You can check up on a lot of different things with this voice control feature on the iPhone. And you have the A5 processor, which is the same processor that's in the iPad, which that's very good because a lot of people were saying, I wish the iPhone speed was faster, but they're bringing it to the iPhone now, so that's another good thing. But one thing they really didn't address, and it really kind of concerned me, with the simple fact that there was no 4G support. I wish there was more 4G support because, you see all these phones coming out, especially for Verizon with their LTE, services. They get incredible speed. So I think it would have really been a game changer if AT&T would have put the new iPhone on their 4G network, especially since AT&T rolled out their LTE network 2 Sundays ago, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that would have been a really good step for AT&T, but they did not do it. So I really don't know what happened with that. A lot of people are pretty much saying that these upgrades are minor for the iPhone, and they're not going to purchase it, which I can kind of see the reason why they're saying that. But you have to understand that the iPhone was recently announced for Sprint, so Sprint's getting the iPhone, Verizon's getting the iPhone, and AT&T's getting the iPhone. So that's 3 different cellular providers that are having the iPhone now. So it's going to be really hard, to have a 4G phone on all services. So I can understand that standpoint, but I can't understand the standpoint of how you didn't make, you know, maybe a new model because it doesn't make any sense. You still could have came out with the iPhone 5 but made a 3G phone and still released it for Sprint, Verizon, and AT&T. But they didn't do that, so something's in the works. Also, Apple stocks went pretty much down. So something's going to have to happen. Another thing is that voice recognition feature, from what I've researched, is not coming out till the spring of 2012. So that leads me to believe that some type of iPhone is coming in the spring. Something's going to happen. Their stocks are already going down. I mean, of course, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to buy the iPhone just off of just pure fanboyism or just, Apple lovers, they're going to buy it. But see, the thing is that since that voice recognition feature isn't coming until the spring, I mean, a lot of people are going to pretty much say that, you know what, I'm going to back away from this, because they're going to have to tell them that it's not released in the spring. And I just saw it, and I'm telling you, the voice activation feature is not coming out until the spring. So something's going to happen. There's going to be a redesign, and I think there's going to be another iPhone coming out in the spring. The iPhone 5, I'm going to go in and say it. My speculations is coming out in the spring. They have to do this because the sales are going to go down. I know I'm contradicting myself in my own video, but they're going to get a lot of sales, but not as much as they would if they were to release a new iPhone 5, because a lot of people were speculating a 4.0 screen, the new iOS, the new iOS features, faster processor, which they put that in there. And another thing, check this out. Why would they put an iPhone A5 processor in the old model? But they wouldn't. But they didn't put it in a new model. It doesn't make any sense. Another thing is that the iPhone 4 model that we all have, the older one now, is $99. The iPhone, the new iPhone is going to be $199. But see, the thing is, and I mean, there would have to be something that's going to come in later. But see, the thing is that if Apple stocks go down, which I'm pretty sure they're going to go down, something's going to have to happen. They cannot wait until next summer to release a whole nother phone, especially with the features that they're giving us, because most people, they're not going to go out and buy that phone. Most iPhone users like me who have purchased the iPhone already, they're not going out to buy the iPhone for just an 8 megapixel camera. They're not going to do that. We're pretty much going to just, when it releases on October the 12th, iOS 5, we're going to download it, get those features, and wait for the iPhone 5 to release next summer. And that's even if they release next summer. So I think the smart and best move for Apple to do and for Tim Cook to do is to go ahead and release the iPhone 5 in the spring along with the voice recognition phone. Even though a lot of people will be upset by that, you know, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. So just to recap, the iPhone is getting the new iPhone 4S is getting a updated processor, updated RAM, updated camera, 8 megapixel camera, and it's pretty cool. Pictures are awesome. 1080p playback, great. It's getting what else is it getting? It's getting the voice recognition, but that's not coming out until the spring of spring of March or something like that. And what else? Is there anything else that it's getting besides that? The speed. I already said that. The speed is getting the speed. The antenna is fixed, and the graphics on the newer iPhone, have been enhanced too. But then again, I mean, that's how many people who play games. Like, I'm fine with the graphics that are on my current model iPhone 4. I don't think it'll be that different. But they said the processing unit will be faster. Well, of course, with the A5 processor, it's obviously going to be faster. But like I said, I really want to see where this plays out, where Apple's going to go with this. I can definitely see another iPhone coming out in the spring, because since that voice recognition feature is not coming out until the spring, that's a big hint that there's going to be another iPhone coming out in the spring. I'm calling it right now. I can definitely see it. And if it doesn't come out in the spring, it's going to come somewhere down the line, because I'm going to say this, I'm going to end the video. And a lot of people will probably think that, yo, you're crazy, man. You don't know what you're talking about. That's completely wrong for Apple to even think about doing something like that. But you guys got to understand, when the iPhone 4 was first released, the iPhone 4 was first released in the summertime, just exclusively for AT&T. And we thought that nothing was going to happen, you know, for the iPhone. We didn't think anything was going to happen. What happened? January of 2011, the iPhone was released again, the black version. The antenna was fixed in January. A new model of the iPhone 4 was released with hotspots and Wi-Fi capability and everything else like that. Just released in January. So it's not far-fetched. It could happen, and I think it is going to happen. But with that being said, guys, go ahead and leave your comments about iOS 5. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? What do you think? Is there going to be an iPhone 5 coming out later next year, before summertime of 2012? What do you think? Just leave your comments, rate the video, and I apologize, Hugo, for putting it up on your day, man, but I had to put this video up. You know, I needed to express my views towards this topic. And that being said, guys, see you later. Make sure to comment.